Yo, what's pop, people? Um, so what's up? Yeah, basically, let's get down to business. CNN. Basically, I'm not going to show a video today, really, but CNN basically said that places like QAnon, Newsmax, and any conservative or anything that is pro-Trump news or people should get removed from YouTube, Comcast, any of that. Basically meaning if they're on cable, bye. Pluto TV, bye-bye. Now, I don't trust everything the Newsmax says. Like every other news source, you shouldn't trust exactly everything is 100% the truth. And everything. Like, I'm saying, you shouldn't. So, I'm going to say it. And I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to say we need to start a revolution. Okay? And I'm saying this right now. Don't care if you support Trump or not. This is going to the point now. Actually, I do want my blanket on my knee. It's warm. It's getting to the point now where news corporations are now saying deplatform people. So if we question you, deplatform us, take us off the platform. This is why I promote things like DTube, which they are 60% done with the live streaming. And I messaged them after my last live stream, and they answered me, and I got their 60% done. So there's only a 40% until they're done. And then I am off over there. No longer on the YouTubes. I might cross live stream so people can see me. But, try places like BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble. Don't go there for the right-wing stuff. Go there to make good content. YouTube level content. Okay? Because when we have the YouTube level content, that's when YouTube screams. Google screams. Now, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again and again and again and again and again and again. That we need to find the alternatives to all these sites. Okay? I'm just saying it right now that the news, or what you think is news, is more like a movie, a TV show. more like a play at your local theater. It's staged, and there is proof of this stuff being staged. A lot of it, not all of it, but if it's huge and political, it is most likely staged. The small minor things like a guy getting shot in New York City, if it doesn't affect most people, it's not going to be. But okay, I am going to tell you this has happened, and this comes from the Houston Chronicle, KLFY, PBS NewsHour, U.S. News and World Report, Market Watch, Alaska Public Media News, Washington Post, Politico, all saying that Joe Biden has suspended federal oil and gas leasing for 60 days. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means quite a lot of people are going to be without jobs. Gas prices is going to go up. Sounds like a good thing. A good thing. Now, I know I'm not no big fat news corporation or even a low level news corporation. I'm some dude sits on his mattress and talks. Like sits here, arm wrapped around his leg, his comfortable position, and just talks to a camera and to whatever audience he can get. You like the content, you don't, I don't care. I'm just saying, so far, how can you Biden's Keystone Pipeline kill from the Wall Street Journal. This is coming from actual news source. Okay, President Biden's issued a bizarre executive order on his first day in office, including a dictate to revoke the permit for the Keystone XL pipeline. This is a slap at Canada and sends a message to investors that playing by U.S. rules provides no immunity from arbitrary political whim. TC, formerly TransCanada, has been stuck in quicksand of American politics for more than a decade. A 2004 executive order requires that state department to approve cross-border projects. In 2008, TC applied for a permit to transport up to 830,000 barrels of crude per day from Alberta oil sands to U.S. refines on the Gulf Coast. And basically just saying, but President Trump gave the right of way, but blah, blah, blah. I hate that you have to sign in and read the full story, but I'm just saying, if Biden doesn't account for these lost jobs, like, what? This is a global pandemic and you're leaving people without jobs. I find that highly ironic that you want to help get us out of what we're in, but you're just digging the hole deeper into a Great Depression, something that Trump didn't cause. It's like I've said in one of my other live streams, Trump wanted to give the American people $2,000. Now, they denied that $2,000. Now, Joe Biden wants to give $2,000. Now, if the $2,000 go through, look, they're going to say, Trump didn't want $2,000. Joe Biden did. Go Joe Biden. Donald Trump, bad man. When in reality, he said he wanted the 2,000. But being all his tweets and a lot of stuff is gone, he's got no real proof for him. Just saying. And it's to the point now where I'm saying that this is the point that Joe Biden, it says cancellation of Keystone by Biden threats Canadian oil industry. Already? You're in office for a full day and you've already killed people's jobs? That's a great way to start off the year. Like, your time in office. Boom, let's get right to the bad stuff. Jobs, gone. During a global pandemic when jobs are the most important thing right now for families to succeed. But what do they get? Oh, here's $600. Here's $600. Here's a measly $600 from your government when Donald Trump tried to get you more, but because he was hated so bad and was such a bad man. Like, show me actual evidence of him inciting violence. Like, he never did any violent stuff at all. Like, he didn't. Like, I'm trying to get this Yahoo Finance, but it says Biden needs to account for lost jobs. The Keystone XL pipeline has been a cursed project designed to move the wrong kind of oil at the wrong point in history. But President Biden's first day executive order killing the project will still vaporize some good jobs and raise questions about whether he cares at all about threatened oil and gas workers as he pushes for a rapid shift to non-carbon energy. No, it's not how you do it. You slowly start promoting the Tesla and vehicles. Then you start funding projects to get local gas stations to have Tesla and various car charging stations. You put more gas stations along scenic routes, not highways. You promote those vehicles more. That's how you do it. Don't strip people from their freaking jobs. But it's just saying, with Biden killing the project, the company now says they will lay off 1,000 workers. It hasn't said how many are Americans and how many are Canadian, and the company didn't answer the Yahoo Finances on the matter. But construction projects were due to start this winter. Regardless, let's say there's a good chunk of them that aren't American. There's still going to be Americans working on this. You just costed Canadians jobs and Americans jobs. You're causing trouble for two different countries at the same time, that's bad. And being that Joe Biden, it is your first, you've only been in for a single day and you're screwing up this bad and causing people during a global pandemic, saying how important it is for jobs to get this country back on its feet while you're sitting there like it's like standing on a peg leg. You chop the peg leg off and it's starting to go. It's trying to balance, but it's going like this country's about to go and fall right over. Sorry about that, but you stink already. I don't care if you voted for the man or not. The fact Joe Biden killed off that oil company, causing 1,000 jobs. Now, we don't know how many are American or how many are Canadian, but regardless, those are jobs during a global pandemic. Don't matter the country or not. That is still the fact that he killed off jobs. Joe Biden has already killed off jobs, and Trump would have never done that. Trump would have never just killed off jobs like that. But Joe Biden, 1 day in office, you haven't even gotten, like, this is your first day. I didn't expect you to do much. But you killed jobs. Like, how do you mess up that bad that you kill jobs day one? It's like, I'm inaugurated. Hey, inauguration day, day one. Boom. Jobs. Oil company. Boom. Gone. I don't know what that part was, but it says the executive order revoking the XL permit didn't say anything about the lost jobs. A White House executive person told Yahoo Finance, President recognizes the need to build infrastructures that creates good paying union jobs, boosts the U.S. economy. There's our national interest and advances our climate and clean energy goals. He knows how to do that. It's with the plan he ran on. The tricky part is the gap between the jobs that disappear today because of political decisions and the jobs promised in the future. Political programs that create new classes of winners and losers tend to be problematic from the outset, especially if somebody has to lose before anybody wins. Killing real jobs today for the sake of assumed jobs tomorrow creates exactly the kind of cynicism, or how to pronounce the word, towards politicians and government that fueled Trump's surprise win in 2016. The government tells you what's the best, like, oil and gas industry employs nearly 1.5 million Americans, with another 185,000 coal jobs. So the statistics being there's 1.5 million Americans working in the oil industry, that is pretty high for them to have something else. Like, the fact that this country hated Donald Trump that bad, and then we all know in a year, like by next year, this event on day one, no one will remember. But the people who got affected by it, they'll remember. It doesn't matter if the job they're gonna get pays more or not. It doesn't matter. If they got the job immediately right after, it wouldn't matter. But being it's going to be a span of time, it could be like this big, this big, this big. It could be from this big to this. Like, I can't even fit it on the camera. It's humongous. It could be the size of the Empire State Building, a gap of time. For all we know. who knows how long that gap of time between when they can get another job. And especially during a global pandemic, which he insists he will get rid of. And I doubt he will get rid of. Because to me, it's not the type of thing that I believe he's going to do. Like, I'm being serious about that. That's like the funniest thing that can happen. You failed that bad, Joe Biden. You're not even 24 hours in office and you've already screwed up. Like, soon it'll be 24 dang hours. It'll go through by tomorrow. That'll be the 24 hours. It'll be day number 2. Day 1, you screwed people over already. And you're going to just play it off as this is good. No. Regardless of what you want to do to help the environment, which if you're Christian, you'll understand that a lot of the stuff they claim happens because of all the global warming and all that. It's not. No, not at all. I'm just saying, it's to the point now where Joe Biden, like, if you're going to get rid of jobs, you have to provide them with a job they're guaranteed. Now, I voted for Kanye West, and he would have never done anything like this. Him or Trump would have never done anything like this. And if Kanye West did, he would have been like, here, this is not where you were working before. This may not pay the same, but here is a guaranteed job right here. Kanye West was going to work on getting jobs. And I believe that was one of the reasons, because I've seen, and if Joe Biden is going to help jobs, knowing about losing jobs, okay, I want to see you help YouTubers, Twitch streamers, people that use the internet. If you hurt them, you don't care about jobs. People use YouTube and make actual paychecks for their family. People rely on the internet to do things. Okay? And we already know the power of banning certain people and doing all this stuff can get you. It can get you being Twitter stock, which is down again, and it just continues to go down. It's went up, but it's going down. It was like at the start of today, it was at 17 point. That was at 47, not 17. It was at 47.88 USDA at 9:30 a.m. At 4 p.m., it was at 47.12. Right. And they're predicting, they're saying right now it is at 46.93%. Good job, people. You really know how to take care of your stuff. Now, how much is Facebook? Let's see. Facebook stock went up, but if you go to the past 5 days, if you go to the last month, 6 months. Facebook's growing. It went down. January 14th up. It's gone up. Strange. If you go into one, that's actually surprising that it's gone up, but hours after it's said to be going down. So that's a little different, but you know, that's one thing. Let's see, what is Apple's stock? What is the Apple stock at? Apple stock is going up. Get out.
I just realized today is the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century. Tonight at 9:21 p.m., it will be 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 21 seconds of the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century.
Live streaming.
Not being with the girl.
Said.